For the moment, let's shift our attention now to another story that has the entire country talking. It's the Delhi Gymkhana Club, known as one of India's most exclusive clubs. It's facing the end of its era, it looks like, because the Modi Sarkar has started reclaiming the land that was leased to the club, stating that the over 27-acre plot is needed to strengthen defense infrastructure. Now, the Land and Development Office under the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has requested that the premises be handed over by the 5th of June. If not, then possession will be taken in accordance with the law. Now, let's tell you a little bit about the Gymkhana and why it is very, very close to Delhi's heart. It's spread across over 27 acres on Safdarjung Road. The Delhi Gymkhana Club is designed by the British architect Robert Tussell, who also gave Delhi many iconic places. It was established in 1913 as the Imperial Delhi Gymkhana Club. It was then later renamed after independence, with its present structure dating back to 1930s. This club, which was once synonymous with the city's high life, features 26 grass tennis courts, 7 clay courts, 3 squash courts, 3 lounge bars and 43 residential cottages. Amid recent developments, the club has also written to the Land and Development Office, and it has sought clarity on some of the key matters and has also requested an urgent meeting with the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Now, this situation has also very quickly escalated into a major political and cultural flashpoint. Listen in to these reactions.
जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार आई है, इन्होंने तब से सिर्फ उजाड़ा ही है, बसाया तो किसी को नहीं। अभी तक गरीब लोगों का नंबर आया हुआ था, तो अमीरों को ज्यादा तकलीफ नहीं थी। उसके बाद दुकानदारों का नंबर आया, तो नौकरी वालों को तकलीफ नहीं थी। अब क्लब में जाने वाले बड़े बड़े अधिकारियों और बड़े बड़े प्रोफेशनल्स का नंबर आया है, तो नंबर तो सबका आएगा। और जब आपको दूसरे की तकलीफ में तकलीफ नहीं है, तो आपकी तकलीफ में दूसरों को तकलीफ नहीं है। और इसी तरीके से जो सरकार है अपनी मनमानी करेगी।
इसमें जो इन्वेस्टिगेटिव जर्नलिज्म जिसको कहते हैं, उनको ये जांच करनी चाहिए कि मोदी सरकार की रिकमेंडेशन पे किसको मेंबरशिप जो है जिमखाना क्लब ने नहीं दी थी, जिसकी वजह से सरकार ने इतना बड़ा ये आनन फानन में फैसला किया है। वैसे बीजेपी और आरएसएस इस तरीके के सारे ओपन स्पेसेस को शट करना चाहती है।
तो एलीट क्लास के लोग हैं, इनके बारे में मुझे गरीब आदमियों की बात करिए मुझसे। ये एलीट क्लास के लोग हैं, इनसे क्या होना है? जिमखाना से क्या हो रहा है? जिमखाना में क्या है? जिमखाना भाई ये एलीट क्लास लोगों के चोचले हैं, इसके अलावा कुछ है इसके अंदर?
In fact, my colleague Dev had a conversation with Gymkhana Welfare Union President regarding the eviction notice. Listen in.
Amidst reports of the Delhi Gymkhana, a prestigious club in Lutyens, Delhi, faces the pressure to shut down. It is threatened by closure. Amidst all of this, nearly 650 employees of the club are fearing loss of livelihood and their bread and butter, as the club will now be relocated. You can see several people out here who have gathered. We'll also try and speak to them.
हम भारत सरकार से पूछना चाहते हैं कि ये सडनली ये मतलब अचानक ही ये क्या हो गया कि जो इतनी जल्दी में नोटिस थे, हमारे एम्प्लॉइज का क्या होगा? हम अपनी एम्प्लॉइज की बात करें, जहाँ की 600 साढ़े 600 के आसपास हमारे पास एम्प्लॉइज हैं, और ये एम्प्लॉइज एक के साथ में 10-10 मेंबर जुड़े हुए हैं। ये 6,500 के आसपास हमारे मेंबर कुल पहुँचते हैं, तो कहाँ जाएंगे? ये बेचारे रो रहे हैं। वो स्थिति है कि कल से इन्होंने खाना पीना सब छोड़ रखा है।
तो है सर, हमारे यहाँ पे जो हमारे जो बच्चों की ट्यूशन की फीस है, फलाना बहुत सी चीज है, वो कहाँ से चलेंगे?
केंद्र सरकार को कहते हैं कि ऐसा ना हो, मतलब जो है सबके परिवार है, एक परिवार के साथ में 10-10 15-15 जो है परिवार के आदमी है, सदस्य है, उसका क्या होगा?
और किसी को भी कुछ नहीं बताया गया, किसी को कोई नोटिस नहीं, किसी को बताया नहीं गया। अचानक ही कल की खबर फैली है, अचानक।
सर कोर्ट से तो तभी उम्मीद होगी जब ये पिटीशन डालेंगे, जब हमें प्रूफ दिखाया जाएगा, तभी हमें उस चीज का आश्वासन होगा.
They are all being questioned by their families, loans to pay, school fees to pay off, several other expenses to meet. This has not only upset them but also their monthly budget. With Vijay Parshuram, Dev Kotak Times Now, New Delhi.
So many are upset about it, but let's tell you what the government has said, the government side of the story, the rationale behind the government wanting to reclaim the land that has been leased to Gymkhana. Decades later, why has the government sent this notice? Let's tell you why this takeover is going to happen, because the government has said that the land is needed for critical national security. Now remember, this is very, very close to the Prime Minister's residence as well. So critical national security, that's what they've said. There are many who are also speaking against it. And what is their argument? That livelihood is going to be affected for the staff members. There are over 600 of them, and they are going to be affected by this. But the government's rationale is that the government can exercise the lease re-entry rights. It is well within its rights. There is no violation whatsoever. So why are questions being raised? But there are many who also say that it wipes out the historic culture, the sporting legacy of the place. It has been there for decades together. So why suddenly make a change? This is making a change to Delhi's culture. That is the argument that has been made. But the government has also argued that the public property should not serve as an elite club. This is in the heart of Delhi. And why is it serving as an elite club, giving entry to only a select few people? There are many who have raised questions, though, saying it is a sudden eviction notice that has been issued, that it lacks fair due process in the same. That's what many have been saying, many who are members of this club. But again, the counter argument comes in. This takeover is to address the mismanagement that's going on in the club. Many have also spoken about how this club is extremely elite, extremely exclusionary, which is why there are very, very few people who are members of it. There are people who wait for decades together to be a part of this club. Why give such rights to the club owners or those who are managing the club? And then there are questions, of course, of security threat, but the members or those who are not in favor of the government's move going on to say that it is unconvincing, that it's not a convincing argument being made. But while questions are being asked on what will be done of the land, the version of the government is, of course, is that it integrates land with the central government projects. In and around that area, you can see there are multiple government projects. So the land which is acquired from here can be used for that. But of course, there are many who are also raising objections to it. Let me take this across to my colleague, Dev Kotak, who's joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Dev, you know, there are many who are for it, for such a decision. There are many who are against it as well. A deadline has already been issued. That is the 5th of June. From the Gymkhana, they've asked for an urgent meeting with the ministry. What is the update? Has any date been given? What are their grievances? What are they saying against this move of the government?
Well, firstly, the fact that they have been served a notice only 2 days ago gives them very little time. And the June 5 deadline, they feel, is absolutely unreal and unfair and unjust. So that comes in from a member's point of view. But also it is the question of livelihood of nearly 650 staff employees, people who are on contract, including permanent employees, and those who are daily wage earners. So the fact that they did not get enough time to respond to this has also miffed them somewhere. Now, the people who form a part of this club are politicians, bureaucrats, high-ranking defense officers. So you can really understand the kind of clout also this club has. Very influential people. A senior committee member who I spoke to earlier today also said that they are going to try to get a stay on this, and this matter will be taken to court. However, it is very important to note that this club has a 113-year-old legacy, started in 1913, and they feel to just snatch it away from their hands is something that is really not done.
Okay, so legacy versus national security, that's what the debate is. It rages on. They will have to leave it at that. Thank you for joining us with those details.